Arsenal are out of the Champions League. They crash out in the semi-final to PSG. Lost over both legs. You can have yours saying it. Terrible night for Mikel Arteta. What went wrong? 03 717 22 33 44. Let's go to Ben. He's an Arsenal fan. All right, Ben?
Benny boy.
Hello, how you doing? You all right?
Oh, Benny boy.
Benny, what's happened? What's happened?
I'm fuming. No, guys, but fair play to Donnarumma, man. Like, he made some absolute world-class saves. If it weren't for Donnarumma, we was through. We were absolutely through.
Yeah, but that's his job. He's just done his job. That's his, you know.
But
If Saka scores and go on.
But the thing is, like, all the fans are going after Arteta. It's brought us to a semi-final of the Champions League, like, and challenging for the Prem. You can't.
He didn't challenge for the Prem this season.
Yeah, but the last two seasons, we're challenging.
Second.
Well, challenging, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I'm just trying to, give you their point of view.
Like, the thing is, you can't.
Can't swear. You can't swear,
Ben, you can't
That's
swear.
That's radio, mate.
He's gone.
Not in front of your mum now.
No, he's going to have to go. Can't trust him.
God, yeah.
Let's go to Josh. He's an Arsenal fan. All right, Josh?
Hello, boys. How's it going? You all right?
I'm all right, Josh. How are you?
Joshy boy.
Yeah, not too bad.
How you feeling?
Bet you're over the moon, aren't you?
Well, it's a good night to come in
Josh,
into work.
Now you happen to ask, I'm a very happy boy.
Yeah, well, that's it, boys. Listen, all I want to say is I'm honoured to be talking to the Tin Pot Worthington Cup winner in Jamie O'Hara.
Yeah,
right?
big trophy. Big trophy.
Now listen to me, all right? Now listen to me. I'm very proud of my team, okay? We're the last English team left in Europe, okay, in a really, really poor Premier League season, let's be honest. Southampton broke the record for the worst record to be relegated with, okay? Arsenal, we finished second. Unfortunately, it is what it is, okay? Champions League has happened. I believe Inter Milan will win the Champions League, and that will be that. You know, PSG are a very, very brilliant team. They're as good as Barcelona. Barcelona, with all their problems and whatnot, managed to get back to the semi-final, but there's nobody else left other than us. Man City, I don't believe they will challenge next season.
What are you talking about next season, mate? Stop. Just worry about your own club. Why are you worrying about Man City?
I'm not. Listen, Man City are my challengers. They're at my table, okay?
No, sorry. I'm gonna have to stop you there. You're not at Man City's table.
We're not at Man City's table, but we finished behind them.
No, they're dining on their own at the top table with Liverpool.
Two seasons in a row we finished behind them. Mikel Arteta has done a phenomenal job, all right?
But you're on the kids' table.
Big Ange, I hope Big Ange wins that second cup that he always does in his second season, all right? I really hope it happens, okay?
Why?
I really does.
Why?
Just who we are, mate.
Because that's who you are, isn't it? You're Tottenham.
Just who we are, mate.
You would rather finish for Europa League than let us win the title, and that's understandable.
That's just who we are, mate.
If we win the Europa League, though, mate, we've had a better season.
What do you mean by that? How do you think the optic is of this, right? If Ange wins a trophy in his second season, okay, a major honour, Slot has won a trophy in his first season, right? And Arteta's been there 5 years and he's only won an FA Cup in his first half a season.
Listen,
I just wonder how you think that looks.
COVID. Anybody could have won it during. You boys had the chance to win the FA Cup how many times? You blew it, all right? We won it, you didn't.
No, but I'm talking about this season. I'm talking about this season now.
You had a chance against Liverpool. You had a chance against us. You blew it. Chelsea could have won so many cups.
Yeah, we have. I wouldn't worry about us.
It's got two Champions Leagues, mate.
I'm
talking about you.
It is what it is.
Josh.
We don't just go and get.
How's it going to look if Ange wins a trophy and Arteta doesn't in his second season, and Slot wins a trophy in his first season, and Arteta doesn't?
Arteta is going to win the league at some point.
What league?
Whether it's next season or the season after that. We will win the league. We're champions in waiting. We came very close to Europe.
Josh, this is the sort of guff. This is the sort of guff that does people's head in. This is why Arsenal are hated. It is the sort of guff, mate.
No,
You're talking out the back of your head.
What are you on about, mate?
Josh.
Champions in waiting.
What are you on about?
Waiting.
Eric Ten Hag won more
we
trophies than Mikel Arteta. He got sacked.
Eric Ten Hag is the worst manager for Man United.
Got
and
1-2 trophies, mate. 1-2 trophies.
Ruben Amorim is lucky he didn't get Man United relegated this season.
What if Amorim wins a trophy in his first half of the season? Wins a major European honour. How's that looking?
Ruben Amorim is a league winner, all right? He's a league winner, proven winner. Mikel Arteta is in his first
You gooners, mate. You gooners.
Honestly, mate.
ever job as a
You
manager.
bottled it. Let's be honest, Josh. You bottled it.
You
All right?
gooners.
We don't come out and say we've won the league in September like others.
Yes, you do. It's exactly what you do. That's exactly what. Honestly, you are the.
I don't pop out online with a clan march saying, you know what, we're going to win the league.
Josh.
We're going to win the league.
Josh.
We don't do that. We're a club of class.
No, Josh.
You're a club of class.
Josh.
Are you joking?
Josh, what about the humble
The
thing?
old lady was covered in marble, all right?
Yeah.
Marble.
Honestly, mate.
Josh.
I've never had so much garbage
Mate.
in my life.
You are just.
Absolute garbage.
This is
How
exactly
many
what.
statues are outside of Chelsea legends? How many statues are outside of Tottenham
You
legends?
don't get a trophy for that.
None.
You get a trophy for that.
What do you mean?
That's all I'm going to say, all right, boys? Have a good show.
You don't get a trophy. That's why, right? That there. Absolutely deluded.
Oh, Arsenal fans. Deluded.
I mean, you talk about it's a weird class, right? That's the humble thing, right?
Yeah, I know.
Anyone that's on Arsenal
Yeah.
sees it.
Yeah.
They can't see it.
You know what? All them things that they did, the Man City, the Lewis Skelly celebration, the plan, the Be Humble music, it's all come to bite them back in the backside.
Yeah, it has.
Big
It has.
time.
And then Josh comes out and
Finish the
gives it all-
season, zilch.
Champions-
0 trophies.
champions in waiting. I mean,
0 again. Class. Come on, lads. Come on. Let's go to Chris. He's an Arsenal fan. All right, Chris.
all right, Chris.
Hello, boys. You good?
Oh, Chrissy.
All right, Chris. Oh, is this negative, Chris?
Yeah, I think you should change my name to Realistic Chris now because it's
maybe.
realistic. Listen, when is the cut-off point for this board to say, right, you've been here 5 years, Arteta. We've given you the money. We have. And you cannot get us over the line. I've said it all season to you lot. Oh, here comes the baby noises. Honestly, and tonight, listen, fair play in the first, 15 minutes?
Done
I thought we
well.
started
Played well.
really well. Donnarumma made an unbelievable save from Martin Odegaard because after that he was shocking. So was Martinelli. I don't know where we go. I don't know where we go from this. Obviously, I don't want him there no more because I don't think he'd get us over the winning line. But I've got to accept that he will be there next season. So all I'm saying is, if it ain't an 8/9 out of 10 summer window, then there's no point. Seriously, there's no point. Shocking. I don't know where we go from here. 5 years.
Arteta out or not?
You know my thoughts on it, Jay. I've saying it all season. You know my thoughts.
I know.
He has been consistent. Oh,
You have been
The
consistent,
last
but
caller, what was he talking about, by the way?
I don't know.
Seriously, man.
I don't know.
Come on, boys, man.
Champions in waiting.
Some managers don't even get 2 years. He's had 5. And you said it just now, Jamie, as well. Eric Ten Hag won 2 trophies and he sacked him. Roberto Di Matteo won the Champions League with Chelsea. Season after, they sacked him.
Yeah,
When's the cut-off point?
Yeah, I mean, FA Cups and League Cups, they don't keep you in big jobs, do they? They might keep the
Exactly.
wall from the door, but you want the Premier League or the Champions League. They're the ones that the big
And
clubs
this
crave and have
season,
to
the
have.
Premier League was a disgrace. The Premier League race was a disgrace. It wasn't even a race. We put no pressure on Liverpool,
No.
and the one time Man City fall off because they ain't falling off next season. I'll tell you that
Listen,
now.
I'll be honest though, right? But as much as I like Arsenal's pain, you can't get rid of Mikel Arteta.
Why though? Please tell me why. Give me a perfect good reason why we can't.
Because
why?
I look at the team and I look at the future of Arsenal and I think it looked good with him. What that looks like in terms of how many trophies you're going to win, I don't know. But listen, I remember when you were fighting it out for 6th or 7th with Tottenham every season. You were garbage.
Yeah,
Like now,
listen, I'm not-
Arteta's, he has, now whether you like it or not, he has took you to a
listen,
Champions
you're
League semi-final. You got beat by the better team. You're not ready to win it. You need a striker.
Avram Grant took Chelsea to the semi-final. Took Chelsea to the final.
Yeah, I know, but that's one season, mate. Look.
No, I'm just saying. Took Chelsea
I
to
know
the final.
what you're saying, but you know, and we can sit here and dig out Arteta, and Arsenal fans are going to come on and dig him out. I'll be honest. I think it'd be a mistake to get rid of him. He's a brilliant manager. He's young. And he's going to take that football club somewhere.
Let me ask you both a question. Yeah, if I'm calling you up same time next season, right, and we're having the same conversation, what excuse are you going to make then?
What do you mean?
If he gets a striker in the summer, he gets a left winger, he gets a centre midfielder, he gets the players he wants.
I do think that's fair.
If we win nothing next season, what excuse are you going to make then?
Chris, do you know what? I think that's probably the reason that I agree with Jay, that to get rid of him right now, you do need to have a number one, number 9. Now, what Chris is saying is if we're having the same conversation this time next year and he gets a number 9, he gets an extra midfielder, he gets cover.
Okay, if they have the same season next year, Jace...
Yeah.
Like they sign, I know, Isak, right? They get him.
Yeah.
And they get knocked out in the Champions League next season by Barcelona.
Yeah.
When they finish second to Man City in the Premier League.
Yeah.
Are you going to sack Arteta?
I think it's a fair argument to say, if he's been given all the tools, I think that's the moment you go, right, you've done well, you've taken us, we're on the brink.
I know, mate. And I get it. Arsenal, they've won the Premier League a lot. And they're a big football club. Mate, I remember they were fighting out for 6 or 7 trying to get in Europa League with Tottenham.
Yeah. But there does come a point, though, doesn't there, in every managerial cycle where has he done the best he can with what he's got right now? And I'm not saying he's done a bad job. No one said he's done a bad job. I think what Chris is saying is that he feels as though that where we are now, there's a ceiling under Arteta. And next season, if he is given, let's say they spend 250 million, whatever, 200 million, they do go and get that number 1, number 9. That is that predator that gets them over the line, that gets 15 to 20 goals in the league, and they don't win the title and they don't progress in the Champions. I think there has to come a point where you go, he's done brilliant, but just at the moment can't quite get us there. Now we need the next level. I think, but that's a conversation in 12 months' time.
All right.
The Sports Bar with Jamie O'Hara and Jason Cundy. Monday to Thursday nights from 10 on AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.